Hello, Gemini. Elsie here to do your weekly read. How are you? I hope you're well. Thanks, Gemini, for showing up here. Look, we've got some oracles we're working with this week. Let's find out what's going on with the oracles, at your overall feel for the week, and then we will talk about tarot. We'll get some details. How you doing? I do read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, if you're wondering, and I hope that you are doing well in this Aquarius season. We just turned into Aquarius season, and stuff's already hitting the fan. I'm just saying. That's what happens in Aquarius season. Look, if you're interested in a private read, I'm going to talk to you about that at the end of this video. Also, I'll talk to you about extendeds if you're interested in that. Thanks for showing up here. I hope you've subscribed. Let's find out what's going on. Tell me about Gemini. Gemini, we've got embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Look, it looks like you are going to be coming across something that's going to make you very happy. I think it's change. I think there's something that's changing here that is going to make you very, very happy. Tell me more about Gemini. We've got the mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. It's a feeling that you're getting. It feels as though your intuition is about to be confirmed. That's what it feels like. So the shout to the heavens with happiness, because the healing energy that flows through you, the mystic healer, all of these butterflies here are telling me that something is about to change or transform. And I think whatever's about to change or transform, I think that you are going to realize that your intuition was on point all along. We've got answering the call. The time is now. So I'm telling you, something's around the corner. Something seems like it's close. It's going to happen quickly. And look, it could be a package. It feels like it's a package or knowledge. She's answering the door. There's a deer there. She's answering the door. She's answering the call. So it does feel like the time is now. Something here is going to be confirmed in your intuition that you were thinking might happen. And I think it's going to be confirmed. What is this? We've got the answers you need are coming. There you go. So the answer to something, you may have said something to someone, you know what, so-and-so is going to do this, that, or the other thing. And they're like, no, that's not the way it's going down. And I think that they're going to be surprised, and so are you. Have faith in your dreams, it says here at the bottom of the deck. Let's look at some tarot. Tell me about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini, please. Tell me about Gemini. Oh, my hand is still sore. I fell. I fell in the snow, and my hand was all bruised. The bruise has gone away, but it's still a little swollen. Tell me about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini. We've got the star. Well, look at this. Embracing enthusiasm and shouting to the heavens because something's about to transform. It does feel like it's something to do with a manifestation, intuition. The star is here, and it's your connection to the universe. It feels like it is something that is healing, very healing. Tell me about the mystic healer. Yeah, we go on to the mystic healer, right? So it does feel like it is something that is changing, that is healing you. The hermit is here. It is something that definitely is spiritual. It does feel like it's connected to your intuition. Tell me about the answers that you need that are coming here. We've got the King of Cups. So isn't this interesting? Because it's this says the answers you need are coming. It says full moon in Gemini. There's no full moon in Gemini. I think actually there's a full moon coming up. Well, I don't even know what sign it's in. It's on February 1st. Yeah, the answers that you need are coming. This might be something that's been hiding under the surface, but understand that the King of Cups is Scorpio, which is the one who is the with the most psychic energy in the zodiac. So it does feel like it is something that is going to be confirmed. There's something that's being let go of or released, or letting go of you. It feels like if you've been feeling connected or attached to someone or something, it feels like it is going to be releasing you, bottom of the deck, and it's going to make you very happy. Look, there's a lot of happiness written all over this. Embracing enthusiasm, shouting to the heavens, the star is here. It feels like intuitive stuff. Tell me about the star. It's something you've hoped for, or some sort of intuition, some sort of manifestation. Tell me about this. We've got 5 Pentacles. We've got the Devil. Oh, you're being released from some sort of a financial pinch. I like it. So if you've been wishing or hoping for a job or more money. It feels like you're being released from some sort of financial prison. Look, when I say financial prison, I know that's very dramatic, and you're not very dramatic, but I feel like it's like something that it feels almost like your finances were held down or been cut in half, or maybe you have been out of work. It feels like the devil is about to release you from some sort of place where you have been. It does feel financial to me. Yeah, for sure. We've got the Emperor. Oh, very interesting. So the Seven of Wands is here. I'm going to say within it, that embracing enthusiasm, something is about to change. I feel like you're about to get back in control of your financial situation. It does feel like has been a hope or a wish fulfillment, but I feel like something had a hold of you. It feels like maybe a legal thing, or I'm doing this because it feels like something is pulling away from you that had its talons in you, is what it feels like. So maybe you're making the last payment on the car or last payment on the mortgage, or maybe it's something like that. But it feels like you're no longer going to be in this place of feeling like you're in lack or on the outside looking in like everyone else has and you have none. It feels like something here is releasing you or letting you go, and you're about to get something back together again. The Emperor is solid, is grounded. It feels like with the moon here, something's releasing you, and the Emperor's energy is showing up as, I've got this. I've got it all back together now. I don't think that you thought this was showing up at this time. Maybe you had a feeling about it, but maybe other people around you told you no. Look, the Emperor can also be a person who is a person of influence. Can also be like the bank manager. It can be the person who runs a business, has a business. It could be a job that's coming in. So for somebody who's been unemployed, it could be that you're going to be released from your financial prison because somebody is going to offer you a job. It's going to help you transform your finances. Tell me more about Gemini. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the Death card. And we've got the Three of Swords. I feel like something here is coming to an end. And I'm going to say that it's a worry. And it does feel like it's pentacle related. So time, effort, energy, money. It feels like the end of you feeling instability, or that things were unstable financially or with your job. It feels like this has been something that has been crawling around in the dark. It feels like something that has been giving you feelings, but you didn't know it for sure. You were expecting the worst. I think you are expecting the worst, and I don't think the worst is coming. I'm going to say that your intuition is going to be confirmed, that some sort of change is taking place that is actually going to bring you to a place of stability. It's transforming how you feel about the situation. So understand that the Death card here is to end your pain, end your disappointment, end your heartbreaker, end your angst. And so although I feel that you felt something was coming here, I don't think that you thought it was going to be as big or as good as it's about to be. We've got the King of Cups. I think that your psychic energy is on point, friend, that the answers are coming. The answers you need are coming here. Tell me more about Gemini. We've got the Sun. Oh, I love that. The Angel of the Night. So this is the deck is the Tarot of the Night. This is the Angel of the Night. And the Angel of the Night is essentially shows up at the end of a dark night of the soul. Ah, Gemini, I love that. Because look, the Sun is here. So something is being revealed that was under the surface, the intuition, something is being revealed. And what's being revealed is that you finally are able to step out of the dark night of the soul. The Sun is finally here. No more being in the dark. Oh, that makes me actually a little bit weepy. It makes me feel so many awesome things for you are coming. So, yeah, the answers you need are about to show up because the Sun is here. Something is being revealed to you here, and that is that the dark night of the soul is over. The Five of Cups. Your sadness is over. Your sadness is over. Your regrets are over. Something is in the distance that is showing up. as long as you decide to answer the call. Look, I feel like I'm speaking to a Gemini who's just say it, fucking exhausted. I feel like you're exhausted. You've been through some sort of really hard cycle that has now come to an end. And you just might be the person laying on the bed saying, yeah, really? Has it ended? Because I'm freaking exhausted. I think it is, though, because the Angel of the Night doesn't show. Look, all of these cards, there's 79 cards in this deck, and the Angel of the Night is only one of them, and it showed up for you. So I believe that something is coming into view, or something is being revealed. And I think what's being revealed is the Five of Cups. And the Angel of the Night is here to say your intuition was right. Something is about to finally go right. That you've been through this really hard phase, and the really hard phase is about to be over. It's a time for healing. I love it. So have faith in your dreams, because I think you're going to be able to plan your dreams now, Gemini. You're not going to have to be, when you don't have money, or you're having a hard time making the bills, or you're worried about financial things, or worried about your stability. That becomes the only focus, becomes the only thing you can think about. So your journey by moonlight here, it says, believe in magic. So magic is coming, and you are getting more stability, grounding. It says, go deep, explore your roots. Something is becoming solid or grounded for you, but first you must answer the call. And I don't really know what that means, but maybe we'll talk about that as we go into the extended. Look, we're going to go into the extended. I'm going to put down 3 cards here, and these usually end up being what is coming next, or sometimes it is what is the outcome. And so we're going to go into the extended, and if you want to be there with us, please look at the pinned comment. The pinned comment is above all the comments, and if you click it open, you click more, you will see that there is a link to the membership area. That's where all the extendeds go. And if you're interested in that, you will get 4 extendeds in a month, more if you watch more signs. If you are interested in purchasing this one reading, the extended outright, you can do that. There is a link there. And if you're interested in a private read, please know that I will be opening up again my live reads. So those will be opening up again next week, and those will be between 5 and 75% off. You can speak with me over the phone, through chat, or through video. And if you are interested in a private read that is pre-recorded, those begin at $25 and go up from there. So please take the link to Hypsee, look at my pricing, find out what's going on there, and see if you're interested in any of that stuff. Let's look at the next 3 cards. See what's going on here. What is going on for Gemini? We've got the 3 of Cups. Hallelujah, right? Here comes some happiness. So something here is showing up. It feels like a get-together, or maybe you're going to want to feel social again. Maybe you're going to have money to be social again. But the 3 of Cups is joy. It's happiness and celebration. It can also be reconciliation. So you could be reconciling your banks. You could be reconciling your loans. It feels like something here is about to make you happy. We do have the Knight of Cups. It's about to open the heart space, make you feel like you're ready to share your heart space. And we have the Ace of Swords. See, your intuition is sharp. I feel like somebody hears your intuition is really sharp. So maybe you doubt it. Maybe you doubt your intuition, and I don't think you should. Going forward, when this is confirmed to you that what you thought was happening was actually going to happen, that this is over, this is finally over, I think that maybe you didn't want to have hope, Gemini. Maybe you're a little bit cynical, because you kind of are, right? But I think that you wanted to have hope, but you were scared to have hope. And I'm going to say you can hope now, because the dark night of the soul is over. We do have the Magician. Now is your time to create. Look. Have faith in your dreams. Now you can create your dreams from here. So a time of healing. It does feel like this is a time for healing, and it's a time to take action. So the action is answering the call. The time is now. So if you are a person who has a debt, or has something going on in your life that's causing instability, whether that's emotional or pentacle related, like in your 3D world, house, home, car, I feel like you really need to answer the call. You need to look at it now in order for it not to get out of hand, I'm going to say. If you want to go into the extended, that's where we'll be. You know how to get there now. So I'm going to go for now. That's where I'll be. Thank you so much for being here and watching, Gemini. I'm going to go, but I'll be back, because I'm always back. Take care, sweets. Bye-bye.